My name is Yuto Takasaki. I'm just a regular salaryman you can find anywhere.
Good morning.
Good morning. Every morning I get rocked by the train on my way to work. And once I get there, I just do my job. At busy periods, I often have to work overtime. And it's not an easy job. But I basically just live as normal a life as you could get. It's already this time? Hey, Yuto! Let's go eat somewhere! Oh, you see, I'm thinking of getting a girlfriend. Huh? Then get one. What's with the cold reaction? You've already told me so many times that you're going to get a girlfriend. This guy is Sho Nishihara. He's a colleague at work, and we've been friends since high school. He's not a bad guy, but he has a pretty carefree view of life. The fact that he looks like a frivolous person is a problem of his. So get this! I'm gonna throw a singles party! Oh, that's a good idea. Why are you saying that as if you've got nothing to do with this? We're gonna do this together! Huh? Why would I do that? Come on, it's not like you have a girlfriend already, right? As a person who was completely introverted back in school, I don't think I'll ever be able to get used to the atmosphere of a singles party. You see, there's a favor I want to ask of you. A favor? This smells like nothing but trouble. You know Mai Kosaka from the reception counter, right? I'm thinking of throwing a singles party. And I'd love it if you invited her as well, you know? Huh? Why me? I mean, you guys are close, right? Hold on. Just because we greet each other every morning doesn't mean that we're close. Besides, I don't think she would come even if I invited her. Mai Kosaka is the lady who works at the reception counter at our office. She's beautiful and is like a flower on a mountaintop, meaning that all the single men at our office had eyes for her. I guess there's a low probability that she'd come, huh? Low? I say that there's a 0 probability that she'll come. I think it would be better if you invited people who would be more likely to actually come. Everyone in the office knows how she's cold to most people. There are countless men who have tried talking to her and failed because she wouldn't even look them in the eye. The reason that she's so popular even though she seems cold and scary all the time, it's because of the kind smile she shows to the people who are close to her. Well, she only shows this smile of hers to female employees. So it doesn't change the fact that she's cold to us guys, though.
A dinner party?
Yup! We don't go eat dinner with employees from other departments enough, right? After all that, I actually came. Would you like to come as well, Mai?
No thanks. Aren't you declining their offer a little too quickly? They say that it's a dinner party, but I'm sure that it's just another singles party that they want me to go to. But I think that going out to eat dinner with other people will be fun, you know? I'll go.
Really?
Are you being serious? I mean, we don't get to talk much with people from other departments that much after all. Don't you think it might turn out to be fun if we gave it a shot? Come on, Mai, let's go together!
There's no way she's going to come.
Are you going to come as well, Mr. Takasaki?
Yes, I kinda have to think.
Alright, I'll come. I'm worried about a lot of things.
Huh? Does she think I'm some sort of dangerous person? Sho and Mai's friend were delighted at hearing Mai would come because they honestly thought she wouldn't. But to be honest, I was actually a bit let down to find out that Mai had such a bad impression of me. I'm going to throw a singles party, said Sho with determination when he first told me about it. But at the end of the day, only the 4 of us came. We decided to have a drinking party at the izakaya near our office. Miss Kosaka was still as cold as ever, but it was cute how she would sometimes smile, as she usually was so emotionless when talking with us. I was starting to think that a life of laughing with others like this wasn't bad. But this is so awkward. After the drinking party was over, we found out that Mai and I lived in the same area. We couldn't just let a woman go home on her own this late at night, so it was decided that I would escort her to her house. But it must be awkward for her as well to have to be together like this, with a guy she isn't even close with. I wonder if I should talk to her about something. To be honest, I thought that I was so pathetic then. I couldn't help but be nervous, as it was just me and Miss Kosaka alone together. Is something the matter?
Could we stop by that convenience store? I think I drank a bit too much, so I want to go buy some water.
Oh, if that's the case, then I'll go and buy it for you.
No, it's alright. I don't want to cause you too much trouble.
I was thinking of buying myself a drink just now as well, so I'd be glad if you just let me buy you some water while I'm there.
Is that so? Well then, Thank you, I guess.
Yup. Could you wait here, Miss Kosaka? I'll be back as soon as possible.
I understand.
I can't keep Miss Kosaka waiting for long, so I better hurry and get back to her as soon as possible.
You know, you're being a real nuisance right now.
Huh? Miss Kosaka? Come on, don't be so cold. Is this guy your boyfriend?
Do I need to tell you that?
Come on, you're actually single, right? Why don't you just spend a little bit of time with me?
Could you just...
I messed up. I wasn't thinking and put myself between her and this guy. But I have no idea what to do now. Huh? Calm down. Bringing Miss Kosaka to a safe place is the #1 priority right now. Sorry I took so long. Let's go home, shall we? Hey, stop ignoring me!
I was minding my own business here, you know. Didn't you hear me when I said to scram?
Ah! My thought process suddenly stopped seeing my changed personality like this, and I could no longer understand what was going on.
Besides, there's no way I'd spend a night with a piece of scum like you who only has women on their mind.
What? Don't think that you can just go home safely after talking to me like that! Hey, Wakagashira? It's me. You see, Wakagashira? Is he part of the Yakuza or something? Miss Kosaka, we should get out of here while we still can.
There's no need for that.
But at this rate,
It's alright.
I couldn't understand why Miss Kosaka could stay calm, even at a time like this. As soon as he finished with his phone call, several men, who I assumed were his pals, arrived at the scene. I knew they were Yakuza just by looking at them. There was no way we would be able to run away now. Wakagashira, it's them! Make them hurt until they regret disrespecting me like that! We're so sorry! We got here as soon as possible because we thought that this idiot might be bothering a civilian! But to think that it was you, ma'am! Ma'am?
You're in charge of this guy? Just what kind of education have you been giving him?
I have no excuses. You see, this idiot is a lackey who just joined us recently, and he doesn't know anything yet. Please, could you forgive us just this once? I'll make sure that he doesn't do anything like this again. I just stood by, not understanding what was going on. But this guy they called Wakagashira made all the men he brought with him bow to us, and then left. I found out about this later on, but apparently, Miss Kosaka's grandfather was the boss of the Yakuza that operated in this area, and all the men who came to apologize earlier were part of his clan. Apparently, Miss Kosaka was the boss's favorite and was treated like his own daughter by him. She must have noticed that I was confused, and...
To be honest, I just wanted to live a normal life without anyone finding out.
What's this?
It's my phone number and line ID.
I think that most guys would be delighted to be handed contact information from a pretty girl. But I was also deeply conflicted, as I now knew her secret of being the granddaughter of a Yakuza boss. Is she trying to keep an eye on me or something?
Could you give me your contact information as well?
This must be some sort of threat, telling me that my life would be in danger if I ever did anything suspicious, or try and tell anyone her secret or something. Sorry! It may not look like it, but I'm actually really good at keeping secrets. I promise I won't tell anyone your secret! Of course, if you find it necessary, I'll give you my contact information, and if you don't believe me, I don't mind if you decide to survey me 24/7, so please, spare my life!
Do you think I gave you my contact information so I could keep my eye on you or something?
What? Was that not the reason? Miss Kosaka?
Sorry, it's just the first time anyone's ever said something like that, so I just found it so funny. Do I really look like that scary of a person?
Well, not really, but...
It's just that I wanted to exchange my contact information with you. You see, my family is part of the Yakuza, so everyone treated me like a delinquent back in school. And even though I had never even started a fight, for some reason everyone in the neighborhood started thinking I was some sort of crime boss. I hated how people would always over-exaggerate things, and some nasty people would often try to pick fights with me. Because of that, I was hurt once, and I started thinking about how I wanted to throw it all away because I hated this life. But there was this man who saw that I was hurt and saw to my injuries. Ow!
That must hurt, right? Bear with it a bit. Huh? Are you that girl from...
That's when I decided that I would live the rest of my life as a regular person. Of course, I love my grandfather and the other executives at the Yakuza, and there's no way I'd be able to cut ties completely with them, but I don't want to live my life as a member of the Yakuza, which is why I decided to get a job. I also wanted to thank the person who helped me at the time if I ever got the opportunity. So thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for saving me then.
I wondered what happened to that girl as well. I'm glad you were alright. But you look so different from when I saved you, so I didn't notice at all.
I didn't want people to call me a delinquent or a yakuza anymore.
I started feeling happy from the bottom of my heart at this unexpected reunion. Then the reason that she was so cold to everyone at the office was because she didn't want people to find out who she truly was?
I wanted to tell you about it sooner, but I couldn't quite find the right timing. Not only that, but I thought that you might find me creepy if you found out that I only got a job there knowing that there was where you worked.
Huh? You joined our company because I worked here?
It's not like I did any research on you or anything. I just happened to see you leaving that office, and I didn't want to suddenly just talk to you because I thought that you might thought I was some kind of crazy person. I kept thinking about how to approach you, but eventually I lost my timing. That's when I decided that it would be best if I just got a job at the same office.
Her determination is impressive, but thank you for coming to meet me. I honestly thought that from the bottom of my heart. I found her cute for doing all that just to come and meet me. And at the same time, I was also a bit embarrassed myself. After that, the two of us exchanged contact information, and we started heading for her house again.
Thanks again back there for trying to save me from that guy.
Don't worry about it. If I was stronger in fights, I would have been able to save you in a cooler fashion. Sorry I wasn't of much use back there.
That's not true. A lot of people would be scared in a situation like that and pretend they didn't see anything. The fact that you tried to save me is what counts, and I was really happy when you did.
Seeing her smile like that made me unconsciously smile myself.
What you said earlier back there might not be a bad idea, Mr. Takazaki.
What do you mean by what I said earlier?
There's no way I would actually threaten your life, but I think that keeping a watch on you 24/7 to make sure that you don't tell anyone about my secret isn't a bad idea.
Huh?
I'm in love with you even more now, Mr. Takasaki. So is that okay with you?
Please be lenient with me, I guess.
Okay.
At first, all we did was greet each other in the morning, but finding out that she likes me this much really makes me happy. I was surprised to find out about this other side of her, but I'm also excited to find out what sorts of new things she's going to show me once she starts monitoring me 24/7, like she said. With these thoughts in mind, we went on our way home.
Hello! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. See you all next time. Bye-bye!